Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time.
Alright, we won our first game in fairly impressive and resounding fashion that we probably can't replicate, because it involves some, crazy combo stuff. Cards I only have one of, etc., but... I was pretty worried, though, because my opponent was, was copying a lot of my good cards and stuff like that. Another mage! Hooray! I was not appreciating the mage fights when I was a mage. First turn Stasis Dragon, not ideal. First early game Phantom Militia, also not actually ideal, but we're keeping it. It's wasted on turn 3, but we have so few cheap minions, which are now all in our hand, that I had to keep it anyway. Oh. If we were being super optimistic, then I would look at this hand and say, well, maybe I can save it and use these guys. I'm going to save that coin. I don't think it's worth coining out 2-3. You have a Stegodon in your hand. Now I have a Stegodon in my hand. Glad we had this meeting. Yeah. Now, I almost wish I'd coined mine out, because it's going to work out poorly. I guess I could coin out this piece of garbage and have him do that. That seems poor. I just play him, though. My opponent hits it, and then kills him. And I don't get the chance to use my advanced priest tech of, hit and then heal my guy. So I guess I should have coined him out, in hindsight. That's pretty strong, but... yeah, what to do about this stupidity? I don't want to use my coin. I don't really want to play him and just have him completely lose. I guess I could ripple in time and try and get something decent. It's probably a mistake. Arphis for King Togwaggle is stupid, and Frostwolf Grunt is pretty bad, so let's take Arphis. Arphis will give us a Death Knight card. That's better than nothing, I guess. I think that was a terrible mistake, though. I'm way behind on tempo now. I would have been better off having out the guy and forcing my opponent to just and then shoot him. Now matters are worse. Where were you earlier? You were what I needed earlier, because shooting you would have killed that dude. And it would be fine. Stegodon? Stegodon will get killed by that stuff, too. Everything's bad. Everything's always bad. You know what? I don't really want to waste him like that. Yeah, it's all terrible. Let's just save the coin. Let's just play this idiot. Which will accomplish basically nothing. Okay. So I filled my hand with garbage. Oh, you got a secret out of that. That's no good. That is no good at all. Okay, that's maybe good for later. You know what we're going to do? We're going to play this in case that secret's Mirror Entity. You probably picked a good one. Hey. Similar deal. And I'm going to have to play the Phantom Militia, even though he's not going to do well. Or I could coin out the Stegodon. Stegodon does better against that stuff now that he's taken damage. You know what? I'm going to waste my on the Stegodon. Because he actually fares okay against that stuff you have in play. His 2 damage is not looking too shabby against those minions. If I wait a couple turns, I could play 2 copies of him, which is why I'm so precious about hanging on to him. I'm not fond of another secret I have to worry about. Okay, so you're going to trade 2 minions to get rid of it. Is perfectly fine. Oh, you didn't even lose that one. Oh, that's true. Yeah, okay. Squashling, well, he's a superstar, but we're going to save him for later, obviously. This guy will get his ass kicked and might get copied, so that's a concern. Now, you know I have another Flame Elemental, so you probably didn't, just... Let's find out. Play a Mirror Entity or Frozen Clone? No, he didn't. Okay. Next, could just play Arphis. He's just a 2-2, which is not great. Death Knight card, and these other guys aren't doing that much for us anyway, right? Or I could play him, give spell damage to him, which would make you kill him, and heal myself too, which is also kind of appealing. I could use that spell damage for something specific for a Holy Nova later. Let's. So you could trade your 2 minions for my 2 minions. I don't see it going down that way, but you so could. Okay. It's one of the good Death Knight cards. Excellent. They're all powerful, but some of them have drawbacks that are maybe not as helpful at various times. Hard to argue with this. Its only drawback is it's expensive, and then I have to attack things with my face, which is not my ideal situation, but... So do we play Fatso here or Ecker? We still have 23. That is not a terrible amount. Let's play Go Big or Go Home. Probably get polymorphed or something, but... Ow.
I'll put it on your tab.
Get another secret, you dink. Not this turn, though. Bear. Okay. You have bear technology now. Oh, I've got this combo with the Squashling, but I gotta be careful. I need the healing right now. I don't... Oh, man. This guy was good. Oh, there's so many options. Frostmourne doesn't give me the minions back until it goes away, so that's a concern. This guy hits for 5, also a concern. Like, I don't want to take 5 from him, but I could just kill the bear. This guy would still be fairly big. Then I kill that guy, and then I would take the 5 damage now, but much left on the board. Okay, what happens when I kill the bear? Nothing spectacular. We're going to have to use the Squashling for healing, probably. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford using the Mega Squashling Kill Everything combo. But it is an awesome combo, so maybe. More secrecy, which we don't appreciate. Stegatron. Okay. I really got to get out my taunt, guys. I'm getting my butt kicked. Oh man, I really don't want to give my opponent copies of that. Alright, I don't like giving my opponent spell damage either, but we're going to spend this guy to eat any potential, like, when you summon things. Mirror Entity. Okay. That's fine. Now we're going to play 2 copies of this guy. This I'm going to have to kill Stegadon, so I got to kill him with that. We're going to kill this guy with the sword, because if I do get to pop the sword, he'll come back and have charge, which is nice. Whereas those 2 guys are battle cries, I wouldn't get anything from them. So am I dead yet? I'm probably just going to die. If I don't die really soon, I am just going to Squashling the crap. I'm just going to, like... I should probably just heal myself for 8 right now with the Squashling. It's too risky against a mage to sit around. Even though I could, like, play this and do 4 damage to things right away, next turn I could play this and do, like, 5, 6 damage to things. Not worth it. So... yeah, we need all that stuff dead. Okay, let's... Squashling like mad. I'm actually going to Squashling him once, which is a little bit of a risk, because he needs to be able to kill the Stegadon, and yet I would like him to be alive. I'm just that generous. I'm going to kill this to pop my sword. No, because then I won't have enough space. Space is a concern right now. So I'm going to want to save the sword. Noted. We're going to kill him with these 2 guys. Squashling my... Now we're going to Squashling him. Can't do the last one. If my opponent blows up the sword right now, I'll be pissed off because I will lose all those minions that I would get for free. Nope, you've had enough of that. Squashling, man. I would have taken more Squashlings if they came up, I think. Did I pass up any Squashlings? Probably a good constructed card. I don't follow Hearthstone anymore basically at all. I just do this sometimes, but... Alright, 2 wins. Excellent. Now we're going to run into more difficult opposition and maybe not get the squashling when we need a squashling to squash our opposition. Not a lot of 2-cost 2/1s that can have that impressive an effect on the game. Hey, my board is full of minions that do more than 1 damage, and also I gained 10 life. I mean, pretty much any Echo minion is a good pick in the arena. Like, it's just hard to beat.
Let the hunt begin.
Even the 3/3 who does nothing, he's still flexible enough that he's worth something. I'm not keeping you in the starting hand. You are one of my cheap minions, so I guess I'm keeping you. I use the term cheap minions loosely. Okay, this is one of those games where we're going to have to ripple in time and try and get something cheap and not echo it, which is terrible. Because, I mean, you could get something cheap that had there are some things that cost 1 or 2 and have battle cries that would be amazing if you got to repeat them a whole bunch of times and get a whole bunch of copies of them. But I don't think I'm going to be able to. Hang on. Oh, I can hold off a little bit. I can play him. His life leech at this stage, completely worthless. But he's still a guy. He can kill a 3/2. So my opponent won't play a 3/2. You can make lots of other mathematical comparisons, but the ability to kill a 3/2, specifically, is one of the more worthwhile things that a 1-cost minion can do. Okay, you're going to play that piece of garbage. It's funny because it means if you or that, then I would actually get healed. Alright, I'm going to play this now for a cheap minion. I hate wasting such a cool card, but I could have got like a million loot hoarders if I'd done it a different time. Glittermoth is what again? If your deck has only odd-cost cards, then screw it. It's not going to be worth it. Leader of the Sun Shard, we'll take that for later, although it's not what I played it for. We're going to hit you for 2 and heal. And pretend that we're aggressive when we're really, really not. Wait. Okay. I understand that you have seen through my bluff that I am going to be aggro or something. It's so obvious. Fine. But I have a lifesteal guy. Trading back and forth like this and not killing my lifesteal guy is really not a good deal for you. It's not how you accomplish your goals. When I'm at full health, you should be killing the lifesteal guy and then shooting. Yeah, you should have figured that out last turn. You wasted an entire turn because of that, which I appreciate because my deck is slow. He's slowly becoming awesome. Okay, we're going to turn this into a spell damage piece of garbage. Still heal ourselves to full, and we've got board control now, and everything looks awesome. Let's see how it goes wrong. So opponent has already made one pretty weird, bad decision on the attacking front. He's also playing with that 2/1 guy that does 1 damage to both players. I consider that a weird, bad decision, but you don't know what their rows are like. He's a hunter, wants to be aggressive. Okay, so you killed my spell damage, which is very reasonable, but doesn't bother me particularly. We're going to save you until we can play you and play a spell, because that would be fantastic. You are going to murder my crappy dude there, so might as well plop down these little turds. I am not used to having this much mana before being beat down. Explosive trap, probably? I don't know. Some kind of trap. Bear shark. Gotcha. Not using your weapon to kill my dude. Well, that's interesting. I'm killing your bear shark for sure. Explosive trap. Hey, look, an explosive trap. I don't know why you didn't kill my 2/3. Oh, you wanted the secret to go off so you got another use of your bow. Okay. I take it back. I was thinking you were making another bad move. You did make one earlier, but no, that's... I understand the law. Because I looked at... Not counting that, I would have killed the 2-3 so that I could not kill the bear. They would have died anyway. It would have been kind of a waste of an explosive trap, but fine. Infinite wolfing my guy. That's unfortunate. You did spend a card to kill him, though. It could have been worse. This guy's going to be available next turn. Meanwhile, I get Lone Champion buff. Sweet. So next turn, I get an 8-8 for cheap, or I could hold on to him longer and get him even cheaper. And we're getting close to the point where I could play Lyra the Sun Shard and play one of my fairly potent spells and get a free spell. Plus, she might survive, and then I get more spells. Amazing. So you flare to draw a card. Sunwalker in place. You are on top of the world. I'm going to silence. I don't know how much stuff you're going to have that's worth silencing, but that's fairly worth silencing. And also, you're getting beat down. I do have to say, like, Sunwalker doesn't seem to fit in the same deck that had a copy of... Ooh, Wind Fury. Annoying. Same deck that had a copy of the stupid 2-1 for one guy who does 1 damage to both players. Those things do not seem to fit. Okay, so you're going to hit me with your pig. I'm going to make you sad in a moment. Although Lyra's going to get killed if I do that stuff, so okay. No, I can Holy Nova, and... No, I can't Holy Nova this turn, though. Okay, fine. Not going to Lyra yet. Because we're going to... steal this. Kill Boarface. Oh, I should have played this guy first. He could have been a 6-6. Oh, that was dumb. Oh well. I made a mistake, but it's okay. Still dominating. Now I have all the cards. I'm going to get an extra 1 card from Lyra. I can play this guy for cheap. I got options. I can play this guy for 3 guys. Would have been way smarter if I'd made him a 6-6, but yeah. I still 4 damage to a minion. Costs 1 if a minion died this turn. Okay. So you're going to do that, but not finish him. Usually, typically, like a bad move, I'm just going to say. You know what? We're going to Geist it up, I think. No, that guy will still kill it. It's not going to work out. No, we're gonna Lyra, and then we're gonna rock you like a Lyricane. Because now 5/3, he can take out the Rhino and live. And now you can surrender, Tron. Be gone. Mind games. Not great, but if Lyra survives, I get a free replacement card. Super. That's a lot of wolves. Okay, you're still threatening. Oh yeah, right, those guys have charge too. Okay, yeah, no, still threatening. If I had spell damage, that'd be awesome. No, we're just going to... Yeah, I could kill one of them, do this, get a free spell, and do a bunch of damage, and wouldn't be many of them left. Also just play 3 of that. This guy's cheaper and cheaper. Let's see what I get from doing this. Still feel like I'd have to screw it up pretty hard to not win at this stage. So you could use both of your guys to kill Lyra, or I could just play him. I could also do this and get another free spell, and I'd be getting a copy of a minion. Now, your minions are probably not that strong, but I think we're going to do this. Generating spells. Call. Death Rattle minions. I don't know if I've had any Death Rattle minions, but I got a 4/4 out of that, so that's fine. You're not going to do 18 damage this turn. No, you got a piece of garbage. You got to trade both your guys just to kill Lyra. And that's like treading water. Because I am still going to crush you. I am not wasting holy water on your turd. Oh, wait, you're dead. I just hit you for 4 and then do this. Okay. You didn't see how boned you were. You have no idea. All the card advantage still in my hand. Okay. Well, this one's going slightly better. But we'll see how it starts to go precipitously downhill next time.
If you enjoyed this, please click the like button. Or, on your touchscreen, please lick the like button. Warning, licking the touchscreen is not recommended. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.